Hey everyone, welcome back to the JavaScript course. So in this video, we'll be looking into the type conversions inside of JavaScript. And if you find this interesting, let's get started right away. So in this video, we'll be exploring about the JavaScript type conversions. So inside the previous video, we went and explored about the JavaScript type of operator. So here we'll be exploring about the type conversions. So inside my VS Code, I've opened up my index.html file, my style.css file, as well as my script.js file. So there is some basic boilerplate code present inside my index file, and there is some basic styling given to my style.css file, and some basic console.text inside my script file. Okay. So now let's start exploring about the JavaScript type conversions. Okay. So JavaScript type conversions. So the first thing we are going to do is we'll be converting let's say string to numbers. After that, we'll be looking into converting a number to a string. Next, we'll be looking into converting a date to a number. And finally, we'll be looking into converting a boolean into a number. Okay, so these are some of the basic type conversions inside of JavaScript. So we'll be looking into each one of them with the help of a better example, right? So the first one, okay, so let's say const str equals to, let's give 234. Okay, so essentially inside on line number 9, the string variable is going to contain 234. So this is in the form of a string because it's enclosed inside of double quotes. Okay, so we're going to say console.log okay, we are going to say string, or we're going to use the number method, and we're going to convert, and we're going to pass in the string value. Okay, so essentially by making use of the number method, we are trying to convert the string, that is 234, into a number. Okay, so let us console.log the string after converting. Okay, so save the file. Let's come back to a console. So it should pretty much give the same value, that is 234 itself. So we can check that with the help of the type of operator. Okay, so 234 again we're getting over here. So let us make use of the type of operator and check that out. So type of string, so essentially it should give us number over here. Okay, it's giving string. Why is that happening? Okay, so let's pass in number over here, number of string. Yeah, so there you go. We are getting number over here because over here on line number 11 we are just getting we were just checking the type of string. Okay, we were not doing this because we were not initializing it to any particular variable. So after doing this, that is type of number of string, after converting this, we are getting number in the console because this string variable has been converted into a number now. Okay, so that's it about the first part. So the next let's check out the second part. So let's say const num equals to, let's take 145. Okay, so number variable is holding a random integer, that is 145. So now we're going to convert this 145 to a string. Okay, so let's say console.log, we'll be making use of the string method. So string of number. Okay, so let's just equate this to a value. Let's say const result equals to string of number. So now let's check the type of the result. Okay, so type of result. Okay, so essentially on line number 14 we are converting this particular number into a string by making use of the string method, and on line number 16 we are checking the type of result. Okay, it should give us string in the console. So let's save the file once. Yeah, so there you go, we are able to see string in the console. It's working absolutely fine. So there is also another method, that is the toString method. So let's say const result equals to, we're going to access the number value, and we're going to say toString. Okay, and again we're going to check the type of a result. Okay, so console.log Yeah, we're gonna see type of result. Okay, so save the file once. It should again give us a string, okay, because it's another method to convert a number to a string by making use of the string method or by calling the toString method. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is converting a date to a number. So let's say const today equals to new date. Okay, so let us just console.log today and save the file. So it should pretty much give us today's date in the form of a string. Okay, so this is in the form of a string, so we are going to convert it into a number. Okay, so const number equals to, we're going to just access the number method and we're going to pass in today to it. Okay, so now it should convert into a number and give us in the console. So let's say console.log of number. Okay, so there you go, we are able to see this date in form of a number because it has converted into a form of number type. Okay, so if you even check the number over here, I mean the type of value, so it's going to be type of number. Okay, so it should essentially give us number in the console. So there you go, it's working absolutely fine. So the next thing we'll be looking into is converting a boolean into a number. So for that reason, let's say const bool equals to, let's keep it to be true. Okay, so we're gonna say const number boolean equals to, we're gonna pass in number and we're gonna give bool. And I mean we're just gonna pass bool into the number method. Okay, so let's check out the value. So console.log our number boolean. So since we are passing true, it should give us 1 in the console. So there you go, since true subjects to 1 and false is subjected to 0. So that's the reason after converting it into a number, we are getting 1 in the console. So let's go check out the type of it. So over here, so console.log type of boolean, I mean number boolean. So it should give us number. Okay, so essentially it should give us number. It's working absolutely fine. So the next thing we'll be looking into is converting a number into a boolean. Okay, so const, let's say number value equals to 1. Okay, and const, let's keep result value equals to, we're going to access okay, let's access the boolean method and we're going to pass in the number value to it. Okay, so let us console.log our result value. So essentially what we are doing on line number 31 is we are initializing value 1 to number value variable, and inside the result value we are converting it into a boolean value. Okay, so essentially it should give us true in the console. Okay, so because 1 is subjected to true and 0 is subjected to false. So let's save the file once. Okay, so there you go, we are able to see true in the console. It's working absolutely fine. So now let's go check out the type of it. Okay, so this is gonna be type of a result value. So it should give us boolean in the console because we have converted into a boolean value. Okay, so let's try the same value with 0. So let's say const new number equals to 0, and then const result number equals to again a boolean of new number. Okay, and then we're going to see console.log of a result value. Okay, so essentially this should give us false because we are making use of the value 0. So since 0 is subjected to false and we are converting it into a boolean value, it should give us false in the console. Yeah, so there you go, we are able to see false in the console. It's working absolutely fine. So whereas if you again check the type of this particular result number, it should give us essentially the boolean number itself. Okay, that's a boolean type of it. So yeah, there you go, we are able to see boolean in the console. So these are pretty much some of the type conversions. So we looked into how to convert string to number by making use of the number method, and then we also explored about how to converting a number into string that is by making use of two methods, that is the string method itself and the toString method. We also went and explored about how to convert a particular date into a number and a boolean into a number, and also at the last we explored about how to convert a number into a boolean. Okay, so I think that's it about the type conversions inside of JavaScript. So I think that's it for this video. Let's see you in the next video, and then thank you for watching.